All right, this is where it gets interesting. Obviously, if we hold in the teens past 11 o'clock on Monday, that means in the 20s is very possible. And if that's the case, the cast of characters have been shorting AMC. They got a problem. It's called margin calls because that's where they were in danger before Ape. But here's the thing about it. For the people over in Ape, you need to understand something. The cast of characters that might get margin called or vaporized, even if they're not margin called in AMC, they were holding on to Ape. People were shorting Ape. Was Ape a dividend? You have to understand this whole process, they may not be able to hold it down. They may not be able to hold this down. You have to understand there's a lot of fingers in the dam right now. The money's not there. This was we already know. This is no longer me saying this and you not believing me. We already know it was a cast of characters behind the scene working together, putting this whole thing together to turn around and suppress AMC with creation of Ape and, certain payments and swapping debt. And we already know this. I talked about that stuff before. People thought I was crazy. I'm not saying I'm completely sane, but nonetheless. But that being said, Ape has also been heavily shorted. So please understand something. If liquidity gets tight, people get nervous. I'm just saying, people better be ready. People better be ready to do what they have to do. Because the one interesting thing about this, the fact that Vice Chancellor Zerm released her order late in the afternoon, I think somebody did a video about that, releasing it late in the afternoon. Hey, I hope she watched it. That was my plea, remember? My plea to Vice Chancellor Zern to give us the time. Boy, do we got the time. We got the entire weekend. Think about that. We got the entire weekend. Everybody in AMC and Ape knows what's going down. The street knows what's going down. The people that has to lend the money. Listen, you're not going to borrow money. Nobody knows Monday morning what this is going to be like. This is... Oh, by the way, hello, brokers. All of your IOUs, oh, baby. All I could just say, we're in a different world coming in on Monday. If we hold those numbers, if we hold the teens past 11 o'clock, hitting the 20s is right there. And then once we do that, which where we're going to see now we're going to talk about market holds and stuff like that later. Understand something. The way the numbers always work, once you break the 6, remember I was talking about it, break the 5 to 6. Remember I was looking at the numbers. Once you get that, it's easy to get the 9, 10. Then all of a sudden you hold the teens, boom, you're in the 20s. The 20 opens up the range to the 30s, possible to the early 40s. It's fast, people. It's fast. They don't have the shares. They can't use Ape. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? This is the worst time. But Wall Street didn't control this. The reason we're here today talking about this now is because Wall Street couldn't control this. Do you understand? This could be a movie based on this piece. This is the turning thing. Right here. Unbelievable. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get some rest tonight. I'll be back around tomorrow morning. We'll talk and stuff like that. We'll do lives this weekend and stuff like that. I just got to get some rest. I've been just I caught a summer cold. And when that happens, it just, hits the inner ear area. So it's been all over the place. And I need a good night's rest. So that being said, I love all of you. I pray for all of you. And a couple hours. That's all it is. A couple hours, we'll see. People take profits. Hey, what are we going to do? That still doesn't give them shares. My God, what did they do to themselves? I want to be on that side. I'll be honest with you. That's going to be a mess. That can be a painful run to 60 or 70. And then from there, that's the market start. Anyway, I'll talk about that stuff tomorrow. Love all you. Good night. Oh, to close out the night.